I'm here with Lichfield City manager Ivor Green, and Ivor, 5 games into the season, how do you think it's gone so far?
It's gone well, but it's gone even better now because I've just seen Dicko score a goal in training. Yeah, it's been great. It's been really good. Obviously a lot of new faces, slightly different approach, but the mentality it's brilliant. The lads are buzzing, they've a big smile, they're enjoying themselves. And we're in a good place, so yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the first 2 games disappointing to bow out the FA Cup early, and obviously the defeat to 1874 Northwich. But since the Toxicity game, it seems to have kick-started your season.
Do you know what? The defeats were good for us. I know people would argue that, but they're not. The Northwich game in particular was a good game for us. We learned so much in that game. It was a tough game, but we learnt a lot about it. We weren't too down about it, to be honest, because there were so many things in there we knew we could put right, you know. And to be fair, as poor as we were in that game, we were unlucky not to get a point. Their keepers pulled off a worldie in the last minute from Jack. So we were unlucky, but it kick-started us. I just had a good feeling, and obviously we made a few changes going into the Toxicity game. Our first home game, and what a game that was. A great game. Good game of football, to be fair. Both teams, they're a good side. Toxicity, great club, and it was a cracking game of football. But that was the game. You saw everybody kick-start. Everyone enjoyed it. We moved the ball around. We scored some good goals. Played with a big smile, and that was a starting point for us. Really, really good night that was.
Yeah, and over the bank holiday weekend, 2 clean sheets. You must be absolutely delighted with that.
Yeah, just a bit. So it was a tough weekend. I mean, Stone away and Atherstone away in 3 days is not ideal, is it? It's, it was. We made a conscious decision. We went to Stone and went for it. We literally went there and we trained on the Wednesday. We changed the system and we agreed we were going to go there, have a certain approach for the game, because I think one of the things that we know this year, we've got to be able to alter what we're doing. I think we probably went a bit stale last year in terms of our setup. We were very samey. What we've tried to do this year is be a bit more flexible and horses for courses, if you like, and the way you approach a game. You might change that game by game depending on the weather or the opposition or whatever, and I want us to be that team. So we worked on it in training on the Wednesday. We went to Stone on Saturday and we were brilliant. We were absolutely brilliant. It was a great game. But the lads left everything out there. We put some shift in there. We really did. We went high, we went quick, and we put in a great performance. Some great goals, some great football. Stone were very complimentary after the game regarding the way we played and stuff, which is always nice. Another great club, good honest people. So it was a great performance, a great game, and we pretty much said, look, if we can go to Stone and get a win, it takes the pressure off a little bit going into Monday's game at Atherstone, and if we can go there and nick a point, we'd have been happy, to be honest. So going there and getting 3 was obviously brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the team against Atherstone, and it's full of characters. It's a very difficult place to go. I mean, they've got a fantastic fan base, and who really do get behind their team. And when you've got characters like Ruddy, Jimmy Elks, Josh Mansour, Tom Brown, they're not intimidated by that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah, they were brilliant. We knew what was coming. We knew what was coming in terms of that side of it. I mean, I think there was over 300 there. We knew. Listen, there's a little thing there, aren't they? They just, we're not the most popular club over there, are we? So, but that's great. It's football. But listen, we went there and we had a great mindset. We know. The thing with that game, the surprising thing with the game was how they set up. We pretty much discussed the game and said, look, we've had a real tough game at Stone, and I expected them to play a system where they were going to keep the ball and move it around the park and stretch us and open us up and work us, because they know we'd probably be tired based on Saturday's game, and they went completely the opposite way. I've not seen them do that before. It was route one from start to finish. They just boomed everything. They literally spent 90 minutes booming that ball into the back three and get on with it. So it was, it was a strange one, a real strange one, but probably done us a favour, if I'm honest. The lads were able to sit in and deal with it. We struggled with it at the start, I've got to say. We just didn't expect it, we really didn't. And I think the first 20 we struggled with it a bit, and they had a few chances. But once we got to grips, I thought the lads were brilliant. The second half in particular, I thought we were outstanding. There's a way performances go. You couldn't ask for more than that. They didn't create a lot in the second half. And we always looked like we're going to get a goal. I mean, we had the bench we pretty much gambled on the fact that we'd probably be chasing the game at some stage, and we'd got the bench to change it and come on and affect the game. And fortunately, we got ahead in the first half. Leighton, brilliant header.
Yeah, super goal. Yeah,
great goal. But the second half, we brought young Jude on as an outlet. We chucked him out wide, and all he's going to do is come and cut inside every time we get in possession. And the goal was perfect for us. A little flick on from Lomas, great little touch from Jack. Fortuitous in the way it went in, bit of a deflection, but it's a great goal. It was great movement from Jude, a young lad, and it was brilliant. And after that, we were comfortable. I think we defended really well. I thought the lads were brilliant. It's a difficult, I know more than anyone how difficult it is there, and they've got some top players there.
Yeah.
Some real good players. There's a lot of players there that have been at step 4, so they're a good side. So to play the way we did second half and handle it the way we did, I thought it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just a bit. The only disappointing thing, I've watched it back, and a little bit more composure late on in the game, and we could have got another couple, so we'll discuss that. But overall, honestly, Mark, 6 points, two clean sheets over the weekend. We're chuffed a bit.
Yeah, I mean, due to work commitments, I haven't been able to go to many of the away games. But obviously, I was here at U Toxito, and you've recruited really well. I mean, James Wilcox, Callum Rudd. I mean, they have been absolutely terrific for you, haven't they?
I can openly say, honestly, in all my years in football, that James Wilcox he's up there, one of the best players I've ever come across. I mean it. What a guy, brilliant. The whole attitude, everything about him, and he's a fantastic footballer. He's been playing in midfield for us, and he's just been brilliant. Callum Rudd, mate, the guy. He does a 5k before he comes to training. The guy's incredible. I mean, the second half on Monday, it was a difficult one for Callum, being an ex-player. He got a lot of stick, but I thought the second half he was outstanding, absolutely outstanding. He won everything, so chuffed a bits for him. A great lad. And then obviously Josh Mansell coming back. What a fruitcake, but he's been brilliant. He's been honestly brilliant. So yeah, the recruitment, we've been fortunate there. You're talking about 3 really top players for this level of football, and have made Lichfield a much stronger side. But do you know, the biggest thing is the attitude, just the mentality. Look at them, they're having some fun. Everybody's enjoying it. The family feels back. You know, we've got a real family atmosphere at the place. Everybody's enjoying it, up for the challenge, and it's brilliant. We're in a good place.
Yeah, I mean, I remember speaking to Paul Billings, the Coastal Town chairman, earlier this season, and he was saying, you know, after a month or so, a lot of players have become available. Is there anyone you're looking to bring in?
Regarding players?
Yeah.
No, we're in a good place now. We're in a really good place. We're happy with what we've got. I mean, we've not got the biggest squad in the world. Well, I mean, we've gone to Abbotston on Monday, and I've had to pull a young kid in from Ellis Town, young Sonny Sheesby, a lad that's scoring goals in an academy. He's a cracking young lad that we want to just keep an eye on. So Ellis Town kindly let us use him for the bench. He made up our bench on Monday. We've got young Jude. 2 of the 5 were not match fit, so you know we were not the strongest. So we're trying to carry a small squad again, and I think the smaller the squad, the happier everybody is. You know, people are playing football, so we still probably need another one, maybe 2. I don't know, but particularly with the volume of games. I mean, we got caught out last year. We played, I think it was 57 games. We've got to be mindful of that. So you know, we'll keep an eye on it. But at the minute, everybody's got a smile, everybody's fit, so we're in a good place.
Ivor Green, thank you very much, and all the best for Saturday at Stourport.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.